YouTube, welcome back to another video. Let's quickly do this before we have to go.
I just can't just go home.
No.
Why?
More like you just stole a candy bar, okay? I guess there's a question about almost $11,000 worth of lottery tickets over. Okay. So.
But you don't have it on video. That is.
I have.
It's 50 million videos. And
I'm just saying.
We've all tried our luck with the lottery. Buy a ticket, scratch, and hope for a miracle. But what if that miracle never stood a chance because the cashier had already pocketed the winners? Meet a Winn-Dixie cashier, a single mom who didn't just dream of winning the lottery, she rigged it. She stole over $11,000 in scratch-offs and found a way to turn losing tickets into winners, hoping it would balance the register.
That's smart. That's low-key smart. I ain't gonna lie.
Everything under the radar. But the scheme fell apart when the Florida lottery noticed they'd overpaid thousands of dollars to winners. An investigation caught her on camera, scanning only the winning tickets while leaving everyone else empty-handed. Here's what happened next.
What's going on?
All right, so what's happening is we have an associate.
Okay.
We started seeing some lottery shortages over here, for instance, ticketing online.
Oh, here to go.
It started back around the beginning of July.
Where is she?
Yeah or no?
Everything's on that thumb drive as far as Excel spreadsheets.
So she's basically taking lottery tickets, scanning them. But don't they have to be activated first?
They're all active because they're all, for gameplay.
Okay. You said. My understanding.
Sorry, I didn't know what's going on for if I'm coughing.
I will tell you. We're trying to figure that out. We're trying to figure out what I have. Okay. I'm gonna figure out if we're taking a jet or not taking a jet.
Well, I need to know because
I will let you know. Once I know, I will let you know. Okay. So can you sit down for me?
It's confusing. I don't want to lose my kids either.
Okay.
I have a 7-month-old and a child that's in school right now having an asthma attack.
So let them figure out what's going on, and
Just
then
take a seat for me. We'll figure it out.
they'll let you make a group.
So I just can't just go home.
No.
No.
Why?
Because the allegations I guess we have going on
They
against
still
you.
going to investigate this all.
Okay, well, not that they did their investigation. Now they can tell us what they have
No,
going on.
he said he had to talk to somebody else to finish going on and see what's going on.
Well, they're providing us a verbal statement of what's been going on since July.
Bro, I would have been left. I'm not wasting time over there. I would have been left. She's wildin'. You got a 7-month-old baby, and you got a 7-year-old at school with an asthma attack. Bro, by the time they call me in that office, I already been out. Quickly, I'm going to use the restroom. See you later. Catch me at the crib with a warrant. No cap.
So it's not more like you just stole a candy bar, okay? I guess there's a question about almost $11,000 worth of lottery tickets over. Okay. So.
He explained to me it was like
He said,
Plug numbers and ticket numbers.
So yes, we're gonna. Is that something you wrote down?
that's
Yeah, this is about I got. Let me see it.
You want that back or?
she's right. She's adding to it.
Okay.
It's fine.
You bring it back to the cash register, they scan it. They do instant lottery redemption as a hand key,
Right.
and then they put $30. We give you $30.
Right.
Well, everything balances in our world until the state, which we only get quarterly. The state sends us a bill that says, "Hey,
You actually overpaid something.
we overpaid in redemption." It was just so big.
Nobody want to hear this boring shit.
Video, yeah.
Timestamp and date.
Yeah, timestamp dated. I have one file.
You okay?
Oh shit! You scared the hell out of me.
I'm out tonight.
Huh?
I've just been out here. So I just saw that she got up over there and you moved back. So
Oh, because you jumped. Because she told me to make a phone call. So I'm trying to think of who can I call to get my kids off the daycare bed and the school.
Her children are about to get out of school, so she was.
I know.
But I do need this data.
Right.
So
She could pull.
That's what I'm trying to figure out because the people in my neighborhood make sure they get off the bed. So I'm trying to think who went around my house that I
I
know.
will try to figure it out.
That's what I'm trying to do.
So while we're figuring out stuff out here, so you figure out what's going
So
on
can
here.
you ask them, did he get the statement that they were just talking to me about this 2 months ago? And
I will
stuff?
gladly ask you. Don't worry about that. But I'm telling you right now, I'm going to be talking with them. We're going to figure out what we have going on. You have until by the time we come in here and talk to you about what's going on to figure out a ride for your family, for your kids and
So one in
stuff.
jail.
There's a possibility.
Why?
Because apparently you stole almost $11,000 from
And
this
my
business.
the head Corey in charge that run this store,
I'm not-
they had a conversation with me,
Okay.
and they wrote me up for.
But like I said, let me figure out what they have over here. Just get somebody, see if they can pick your kids up just in case if you do happen to go to jail.
That's the
Okay?
thing. I'm trying to think. Who can I call? My family don't stay here. They stay in Georgia.
Okay. Well, you need to figure out a family friend or somebody, or else I can call my friends at Child Protective Services.
So can I call y'all? One of the police officers that used to work with you guys.
Used to or does?
So
Or,
all right.
I don't know.
So
I don't know if
Corey in
they're.
charge didn't tell you about the meeting we had.
Hang on.
See, now he don't want to say nothing.
Because he's talking with us. I told you. You just can't interrupt. We're talking now. So figure out what you're doing. Figure out somebody with your kids, okay?
Can she walk me in the
No.
bathroom?
No.
I'm pleading. Like,
No.
she's walking with me.
No. You're not going anywhere.
I can't even go pee.
No, you cannot
So
go pee.
how do I supposed to use the bathroom?
It's either you make phone calls now for somebody to get your kids. Okay? I'm helping you. That, or I put you in handcuffs and we just go. No, we're not doing that.
So I can't even go.
We have to listen to.
It's mine. You're in my custody right now. You're not free to go. You're under investigative detention right now, okay? You know what that means?
Someone to talk to me.
You can't go pee? That's crazy.
Okay.
That's crazy. She can't even go take a piss. Nah. I think that's against our fundamental right.
Now, see if we can just put.
Actually, let's look it up right now. Let's look it up right now. Hey Siri, can you go pee while the police have you in custody? No, that the Google didn't give us something.
I see. Let me ask you a question.
Slow.
If a police
ChatGPT.
standing in front of me, they could deny me for using the restroom.
Oh shit.
You gotta tell them why we're in front of you. They're making accusations of you stealing $11,000 from Winn-Dixie.
Say it again, Auntie. Okay, because when I started back over here, he's saying that $11,000 worth of lotto I took. So the police stand here. I have to pee. I'm bleeding. Like he telling me no, I cannot go. I just asked him. He said no, she can't even go with me. He said I have to stand here.
Cool.
Yes.
Can you
Yes.
just forward that email to that email right there?
Yeah, sure.
2213.
She said if a female could pull me, I should be able to go.
It has to be law enforcement. Okay.
Y'all can't stand at the door. Ain't no
No, I
windows
cannot.
in the
No,
bathroom.
Do you have I need a female reference back there.
Oh my gosh.
No,
He
the thing
said
is,
no, I
I'm having a
cannot
female
go.
officer come here that's going to search you prior to going to the
Oh,
bathroom.
she could search me. You want me to take it?
No,
What's in my pocket?
no.
No, I wasn't opening my clothes.
No,
This was in my pocket.
you're fine. But no,
These only thing in here is milk and it's leaking. That's it.
no, you are fine. Okay.
He's saying no. I said can't go.
But why don't you ask her, see if she will
Yes.
go pick up your little ones just in case you do have to come up here.
I cannot hear you. Okay. She said the same thing you said.
What?
I'm sorry, when the police say something to me, I'll call somebody who used to work for the police department.
Okay.
She said as long as it's a female officer, I can go. Other than that, if it's a male, I cannot go. I have to sit here and hold my hair.
Correct.
He was
So
like,
we
yes.
So they didn't tell you about the write-up they gave me for that?
What's that?
They didn't tell you about the write-up, the whole conversation we had in here? Because I had it with Charles in court.
That's fine. I mean,
But this is about the same thing you just talked about.
correct. Because at that point, we didn't know where the loss was coming
He said,
from.
he said the lotto. He said the lotto is messing up. So whatever you're doing, you need to stop. He said because it's a lot of money for that. And then after that, it was another one for the
Just go upstairs and see
what's
what's
your money
coming.
order.
We don't have time to do.
And he was
Bro, it's so crazy to me how they still care about the lottery ticket like that. Like, bro, 11,000, and y'all give a fuck. Y'all still millions of dollars from us on a daily basis. On top of that, winning the lottery, they still take tax, but the little money they take from any of them, bro, it's like the world then went downhill.
I know. And
Yeah, so apparently 3 days ago, Lottery Police got contacted by Winn-Dixie about it. They've compiled all the paperwork and all like the files and everything for Winn-Dixie. So there's a PDF up here with like tons of information on it about video surveillance, I guess each actual scratch-off ticket, dates, times, money value. I mean, we're looking at like 11 grand over 5 months, man. I mean, that's
corporate's problem.
well, it's theft. It's grand theft.
Yeah, but so, Winn-Dixie has their own corporate that investigates shit like this.
Yeah, well.
And they
also press charges,
if
so.
you wait 5 months to do this.
Well, they just knew about it 3 weeks ago because they got alerted by the state regarding, I guess.
Tell me she's not going to jail.
Basically, they sent a summary or whatever, and I guess they said like, "Oh, you're over this amount," because basically each ticket has a value. So she would go in, just go to the computer, and just take money out without scanning a ticket. So that they hit. And then I guess that when they found out about it, they started investigating it, contacted the lottery police. Lottery police sent them all the information. I guess he just got the rest of the information, I don't know, yesterday, today, or 2 days ago, and then I guess she's here. So nobody's talked to her yet. I guess lottery police said that they have too high of a workload that they're not going to come take this, and that it's just simple grand theft. And if you need him to come to the station to go this way, to explain all the paperwork and how to read it and all this other kind of stuff,
They've been helpful already, so.
he'd be more than happy to come do that.
I appreciate it.
Like, I don't understand why they just don't do it, but whatever. So I just need you to fill out a statement form. Basically, just put your information here.
Okay.
Down here, put her information.
Okay.
And then let's just make this the easy way. So on the statement form, just write, on this date at this time, I was informed of XYZ. You begin an investigation, which you ultimately determine that from this month, this day, to this month, this day, employee X was doing XYZ. You contact the lottery police. They went ahead and sent you over all the files as far as video, dates, times. I'm assuming the transactions.
Yeah, like all the video and all the registered transaction was from us,
Okay.
and then I had to go through the state to get their lottery terminal reports.
And that's like
what I
the
contacted.
the scans of the actual.
The scans, right?
And then just say you got all of that information. Just say that it has been determined that the total amount of theft from business
Our losses,
or whatever is
whatever,
X amount of
okay.
dollars, and then just put in there that you wish to pursue charges.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Cool.
I mean, we don't have to go too deep into yours.
Right. I mean, everything's on the thumb drive. So
Yeah. Well,
I know it's going to take some time to do day by day and each time, and
That's
that's a lot.
That's what I was gonna say. It's probably gonna be she. Obviously, depending on what she says, when we do her. If she doesn't, then we'll probably have to release her while we continue to work the investigation, because it sounds like it's kind of in depth for months, right? So, and once we arrest her, the state has 33 days to file on those charges. So, if we can't really make sense of it for them, then they're gonna drop it. So,
I mean, obviously, the only thing I'm worried about is restitution. So obviously, I have to go through the prosecution part to get that.
so is it Winn-Dixie that's at a loss, or is it for the lottery?
I'm at a loss for the value of the tickets.
Okay.
Now, the cases that I've worked for in the past is we'll prosecute for the value of the tickets because that's my loss, and then the state goes after that person for the winnings of those fraud tickets.
Okay.
So that's what usually happens.
So that's even more in depth for the Florida lottery.
yeah.
Yeah. What's the total value for the
For my loss is 10,000. Yeah, 10,653
for the just the lottery?
for the tickets. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the value for the state's probably gonna be triple that.
Probably.
Yeah, depending on what you.
Yeah. So, like I said, just on that, just kind of like
She's about to get out.
this day.
She's coming home. Stop playing with her. She's coming home. Yeah. Y'all bullshitters.
Found out about this. You begin an investigation, and just kind of the format of it. So, because I'll more likely I'll be doing the initial, just a brief. Just we got here reference to this. This is what
Right.
he said. It was handed over to them to spend the more manpower time to sit there and go through everything.
So what's most likely going to happen is they're going to take the initial report. It'll come up to us, and then we're going to look at everything that you provided them and kind of make sense of it for the state, and then file the charges.
Okay.
said, as long as I get it through the courts, I mean, that's my only hope of getting restitution. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't
Let me
bet
grab
too
my
much on
laptop
that.
and then I'll work on that.
All right.
Get in there.
Who do you want to do Miranda an interview?
Do you feel comfortable? You have more knowledge of it. You feel comfortable just going through it?
I don't really have a lot of knowledge, but I'll give it a shot.
Just to understand. I always understand.
Yeah.
What the requirement.
As long as this chair doesn't break on me. I just want. What was your? I know your last name is Bird. What was your first name again, ma'am?
You can read my man, right?
I am, yes.
So that means for the jail.
I didn't say that, but
I know that.
in order for me to speak to you, okay, because you are detained, okay, because we are doing an investigation, in order for me to legally speak to you, I have to read you your Miranda warnings. Somebody said you're going to jail, okay, but I have to read these to you, okay? So, what was your first name?
That's that black
It
people
states that the
attitude.
Constitution requires I inform you that you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say will be used to change your rights. You would
Forward. Keep the winning
to me.
In her redacted confession, the suspect admitted to taking lottery tickets to cover basic necessities like milk and other items for her newborn. She also revealed that this wasn't a one-time thing. It had been going on for about 2 months. Her method was straightforward. Keep the winning tickets, cash them in, and throw away the losers. It seemed foolproof, but eventually her luck ran out.
Okay, but just there are resources out there, okay? And if you need help, resources out there.
Okay, what else do my address?
So I know where you live.
Why you gotta know what I live?
For a report.
My address have to be on the report?
Everything will be on a report. This is what's happening, okay? You're gonna take a ride to jail, okay? So sit down.
Come on.
Who do you need to call?
I don't have nobody to go get my kids, so come on. If you catch
Well,
my house.
hang tight. We have some things that need to be handled over here. So have a seat.
Okay, what will be the charge?
Grand theft and scheme to defraud. As of now, 1 count of grand theft and scheme to defraud.
What is that?
But there's going to be more counts of grand theft coming down the road once they can go through everything and itemize every individual transaction. So every transaction is a theft.
What?
So I'm gonna have a felony charge.
Yes. 2 felonies.
Nah.
But it's 1 count now, but it's going to add up.
Okay, so I won't even get no bond. Okay.
I believe there is. Don't quote me on it, though.
Nah, you getting a
All
bond?
right, so have a seat.
Your back.
Put your arms on your back.
So y'all gotta arrest me inside here.
Hey, just bring that later. I don't even need it. Come on. Oh,
She ready.
Can you do it out the door?
I gotta do it here. I don't even need a statement.
Hurt my arm.
Okay, well, I'm trying to put your arms on your back.
praying like this. Like you're praying.
Stop pulling from me,
Hang on.
please.
Put your hand behind your back.
She's like, let's do it the fast way. Man, walking
Stop
fast.
pulling. Do you understand
I'm
that?
down the stairs. I
No,
don't walk down the stairs.
doesn't matter. You're pulling from me. You don't do anything that I don't tell you to do. Do you
Yo,
understand that?
there's always a bullshit problems when they get arrested, bro. It's not that deep. What the fuck? Hey, but hey, YouTube, subscribe to the channel. We gonna tune in.